carrots it is. What's the name of the dish again?
So it's barbecue carrots.
Barbecue carrots.
With buttermilk and pistachios. Okay. So I guess this is one of those dishes. John and I, when we were talking before the restaurant even opened, we talked about the small plate section. And we were talking about having dishes that sort of challenge people a little bit. That last dish, the Asian pear, is sort of a different flavor profile for people.
Right.
And then we talked about having dishes that are comforting to people.
Right.
You know? We have an arancini on the menu right now. It's fried rice balls. They're delicious, right? It's
very comforting.
Yeah, right.
And very delicious, yeah.
So this dish, very simple, very comforting. The idea behind this dish is carrots to me, always eating seems sort of meaty, especially when you have like a whole roasted carrot.
Right.
There's like this sort of meatiness about it, which I love. So we were playing with that idea at the same time that we were talking about putting ribs on the menu. Traditionally, ribs get barbecued.
Right.
So then I started thinking about barbecued carrots. Could we do that? Is that something that's possible? Absolutely. It's pretty obvious. So we make a dry spice rub of smoked paprika, cumin, brown sugar, salt, garlic. We mix all that together, toss the carrots in it, and then roast it slowly in the oven. And what's going to happen is you're going to get that like really nice crust like you do on a piece of meat, barbecue piece of meat. Yeah. It's also a touch spicy. There's a little bit of chili flake in there. So we decided that we would pair it with a little buttermilk dressing, basically. So we make an aioli, a mayonnaise base.
Right.
We take buttermilk, thin it out with that, and then slice chives in there as well. Okay, really simple.
Really simple.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a little bit of that buttermilk dressing. We're just gonna drop that right down in the middle of the plate. Okay. We're gonna take these beautiful barbecue carrots. We're just gonna sort of lay them down, just like a rack of ribs.
They're pretty convincing.
Yeah. Okay. So each carrot, think of it like a bone. Okay. So we're gonna hit those guys with a little bit of olive oil on the top. A little bit of finishing salt. And then we're gonna sprinkle toasted, chopped pistachios all over top. And like I said, probably the simplest dish on our menu. Also, probably one of the most comforting.
One of the most comforting?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I love this dish.
Do you?
Yeah.
So I was just going to ask you, and you sort of beat me to it, but if you had some favorite dishes, and I'm sure they're all your favorites like children, but you must have one or two that maybe not even a favorite, but that you find are really good go-tos.
Yeah, I definitely. There's a couple dishes right now, the carrots and the broccoli dish, the rye broccoli dish that we have, that are a little bit smaller. They're delicious, sort of punches you in the face with flavor. And they're good to sort of...
Punches you in the face?
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely, like barbecue carrots, it's no joke, you know, it's a little spicy, smoky, it's big. The broccoli dish, rather, rye flour, horseradish, radishes, sherry vinegar. It's like all like pretty big flavor profile. You know? But these are good dishes to share, and I love that idea. You know, people come in, 4 or 5 people, like they can all get their own plate, but it's so much more fun to share the food. So we decided to put 2 smaller dishes on there so they could each maybe get something and then share a dish as well.
It's very canny thinking.
Well,